There's no road here. We are surrounded by ice and water. If you don't have a boat, it's very limiting.
When we got here, we were living in a wall tent with an infant. As basic as you could get.
Greg and I fantasized about an amphibious boat for years. It is everything we had hoped for.
You had asked me once before about like what made you think you could do this, and you know, it made me stop and think about that because I never thought that we really couldn't do it.
I'm Greg Cheney.
And I'm Bonnie Cheney. We're on Shelter Island outside of Juneau in southeast Alaska.
So we get in a little bit closer. I put the wheels down. I don't like to put the wheels down too far out because they slow you down. There's a lot of drag when you put them in. Okay, and I'll switch views. So I've got my view of my front tire. Many of the beaches here are very rocky. And what we found, the StabiX can go over stuff that almost any pickup truck could go over. And it can drive over rocks the size of grapefruits, no problem. We have a very narrow path here. Here we go.
And to be able to drive it up on the beach is just a lifestyle change for us here.
Pretty neat to have a pressure hose like this on a remote island.
I'll just say right off the bat, we don't do much fishing. For us, it's kind of like, you know, the aquatic equivalent of a car. We get out to our cabin with it and go back to town. We bring out groceries. We bring out building supplies.
We're always hauling something.
We used to load up a small skiff, and then you have to transfer everything from that skiff to a dinghy that's out on your mooring and paddle in. And now we just load up at the harbor, everything goes in the boat. We come out here and then we unload it. So I had done a lot of camping and I enjoyed being outdoors and, you know, kind of the fantasy of living out in the woods and being self-sufficient. And when we first came out here, our son was less than a year old, and we lived in a wall tent for several months, so we could build this. And frequently I had Connor on my back, and I was hammering walls, doing things like that. We moved into this cabin. It wasn't nearly as complete then as it is now. And on Thanksgiving Day, and that would have been November 92. So that was quite the accomplishment, quite the achievement.
We've been wanting an amphibious vehicle for like 30 years. We've been talking about it at least. And before, when we had our boat on the mooring, we have a very straight coastline here. And so when a storm comes, there's nowhere to go. And if your boat's on the mooring and it's too rough to get out to it with your little dinghy, you just have to leave it there and hope for the best. And we've had our boat break off the mooring a couple times, been swept down the beach and got banged up on the rocks, I'll say.
Right, and now, like having this, we don't have to worry about that. You know, we just drive the boat up and it's fine. It just stays there.
I've used it for hunting where it would have been very dicey to put a boat and anchor it out and then go hunting.
And then, you know, we go whale watching quite a bit. We set crab pots.
Oh, wait, something.
And we go exploring sometimes, on beaches. We salvaged a giant buoy the other day. That's a real find.
So we're going to be going into this beach because there's a mooring ball over there, an orange one that looks like the one we lost this winter. And so we're going to use this StabiX to drive up on the beach and then go over and see if it's our, well, we'll be harvesting that ball. Oh, that was easy. So for us, being out here back when we first came out, there weren't very many people out here, especially in the wintertime. And Bonnie says there's a lot more people, and that means maybe 5 people a week. But that feels a tremendous improvement in terms of social interaction.
We give rides to friends frequently, or some of our neighbors that want to come out, and for whatever reason, their boat's not working.
They're just a great family, and was fun to take them out and show them how the StabiX worked. It's just kind of magical to be able to take people up on the beach, and then everyone just gets off the boat at their own pace. They can get back on if they forgot something. It's not like it's out anchored and it's a whole thing.
It was a lot simpler, I think, and smoother than I had originally thought. And watching it work, makes a huge difference.
And we were worried about the sandiness of the beach and whether the wheels would really grip and kick in. And Greg was like, "No, you're going to be great. I'm going to pull my boat up on your shore and you're going to see." And so we did, and it worked like a charm.
Mom, remember how it was like dark brown at the harbor? But look how clear it is.
Clear out here.
Yep. It's always clear out here. I wonder if we'll see any crabs.
The StabiX just feels so sturdy. I mean, there's just a great sense of safety in that. You feel like you've got this tough boat that can do what you want it to do. Here, it can be very calm on our side of the island. And if we get around the south end and on the other side, sometimes it can be a lot rougher. So you make the choice of whether you just kind of keep going or decide to turn around and come back. And mostly we keep going.
Yeah, we generally don't travel in storm.
Right, we're not going to travel in a storm. We're not crazy. Although some people think we are because of what we do.
I don't know. Sometimes, yeah.
Well, certainly when we were out here with an infant, people thought, "You are crazy."
It's kind of a balance in life, and to go on an adventure when you're going to be challenged, but not to let the fact that you may not succeed hold you back.
I guess this is what success means to us. And when we worked, regular jobs for a lot of years, we were very frugal during those years, saved just as much as we could. Now that we're both retired, it's allowing us to live the lifestyle we had always imagined, I have to say.